Hey, everybody. Welcome back to No Gossip, Just Saying. I'm Jen, and today we are talking about something that honestly is a game changer for women anywhere. And listen, I might have said that in past podcasts, but no, I really, really extra mean it today.
And I'm Jodi, and that something is embracing the new math of aging. Yep, I said it, the new math of aging, because ladies, the new 50 is 36 and it is holding.
Well, and it's so the truth, right? We rewrite what aging means. We don't have to be your grandma. We don't have to be your mom.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Right? Our moms, our grandmothers at 50, they looked super different than we do now. They looked different. They felt different. And girl, we're just getting started.
Okay. I think that the new math of aging should be called the Alias Age.
And I love that. I think we should coin that term.
Alias Age, right?
Alias Age.
I mean, I get to be whatever number I want to be.
I am not my real number.
I'm not. Well, is there even a real number? It's how I feel.
Well, there is, because you were born on a day.
That's true.
And then they count, and then there's days.
Oh, but you know what? It's the same thing I say about wine. Nobody likes a drink counter, Jodi. God dang it, really?
Listen, don't come to me for regular math. I do alias math.
Alias math, but it's serious. Alias aging, it's about reconnecting with youthful energy, your confidence, your vitality, and yes, I'm going to say it, your sexual energy. Because, okay, hi, yeah, that's so important.
So we're going
You're not dried out, ladies. You're not dried out. I just said that. Yes, I did. But you know what? Get over it. It's true. You're listening more, aren't you?
She's going there. She's going there, ladies. She's going there.
Like, aging doesn't mean that your life is over. It doesn't mean your sexual life is over. It doesn't mean that you are now in this pocket of, oh, I'm a grandma. Oh, I'm a blah, blah, blah. Do you know, I'm a step Gigi. I'm a step Gigi.
That is true.
I have a 9-year-old, 5-year-old, and 2-year-old step grandchildren. So, bam, take that. Right?
Glamour.
And, you know, yes, I'm 48, but like at the same time, does it matter? But seriously, like this is about confidence connection, right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
you will love it if you actually just say, throwing in the towel, and I'm like throwing caution to the wind, and I'm just going for it, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I mean, confidence connection, I actually love that. And we offer all kinds of formats at Danz Insanity Studios that enable that confidence connection, don't they?
Well, they do. And here's, I think, what we're really saying. It starts with your mind. It always starts with your mind first.
I know you slipped lower first, but we're going to start at the top.
Sorry, I digress.
And I mean, literally and figuratively.
Literally. But it's so true. Like today, somebody walked out of choreo.
Because you're so mature, starting with the mind.
I'm so mature, it's ridiculous. Right. Okay.
Said no one ever.
But here's the thing, though. Somebody walked out of choreo today. First time she's ever taken class.
Yep.
And that is absolutely the hardest class on our weekly schedule, right? So you learn 8 to 10 counts of 8 of actual material. I mean, no, we're not doing pirouettes and like switch leaps and stuff, but but I mean, this isn't like your mom's silly ass like jazz class, jazz hands. Like we're not doing that. Like we actually look pretty legit. Go to Instagram, you'll see. But seriously, you know, and she was like, I don't know whether I want to run for the hills or I just need to be here every day to get it. I'm like, first of all, this is your first class and you were more than proficient. And my God, like when you start something, you can't expect to be perfect at everything the first time you try it. It's called we are learning animals, right? Like, and if you're not at work learning something new, you're like, well, what do you mean I'm learning something new in my freaking, you know, out in the wild by myself? It just can't happen that way. So it starts with the mind and letting go and letting yourself be a student of it.
Exactly. So buckle up, man. We are going to go down that path. We're going to start at the top. We're going to work our way all the way to the bottom, just like Jen wants to. And things might get a bit spicy. Things might get spicy. So let's start with the concept of, I love the term alias age. Let's start with this concept. And because I think it's really important that women hear about it and listen to it, because we throw it out there all the time.
Yep.
But what does it mean?
What does it mean? It means that, hey, you know what? 50 is the new 35. Maybe it means that 45 is the new 30. But it's all about empowering you to say, I'm going to stop being restrained by a number because that's what my freaking driver's license says.
Let's reject the old narrative. Let's let's look at aging in a new way. We are not our grandmothers anymore. Like at 50, we're just getting warmed up around here.
You know what word comes to mind when I think about this conversation
What?
is vitality.
That's
right?
a strong word.
It's vital.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. It's vital.
Yep.
It's worth living for. It's vitality.
Exactly.
It's energy, whether it's mental or it's physical.
Yep.
It's energy. Everything is energy. Fun little fact, the studio has the word energy on the back, right? It's like freaking in neon because I want to always remind people like it starts with you.
Yeah.
Like stop giving me bullshit excuses. Like oh my God, if I had a freaking dime for everybody said that, and then you know what? People look at me like, I'll freaking tell you off. I'm like, good, tell me off. Come on, keep going.
Oh, I know.
Come on, keep going.
I've seen that
and
in
now
action.
I have them 5 days a week in class.
I have seen that in action. It is a fact.
Yep.
And I will tell you, come to any one of Jen's dance classes, and you will be checking your vitals often and frequently and wondering if 911 needs to be called.
Vitality is about reconnecting with youthful energy. It's about playfulness. Hello, we jump on trampolines for God's sakes. And like we've made it like this massive, crazy workout. It's a game. It's about connection with your sexual energy. Hi, I just taught hot girl like dance choreography class. And in my mind, I am on the DCC and we ain't doing just step touch at Aunt B's wedding. Just throwing it out there.
But society tells us that that's supposed to fade as we age, and it doesn't have to fade. And I think that's what we're here to say. Like, I'm going to own my age. I'm going to own my body. I'm going to own my sexuality. And I am not apologizing for wanting to feel vibrant and alive.
Exactly. I think that the playful movement is the key thing to reclaiming energy.
Yeah,
right?
I like saying playful.
Playful.
I think because that's the energy we bring at Insanity Studios. And, you're responsible for your own joy and your own playfulness. So always be searching for that, right?
Exactly. Like the shift, is it the mindset? Yeah, it is. It's actually where the magic starts.
Yeah.
It's literally giving yourself the permission to say, I do kind of feel like a ballet bar girl.
Yeah.
Or I do feel like a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader and I'm owning that shit.
Exactly.
Or I'm going to jump on a trampoline. I'm going to have fun. I'm not going to fly off this damn thing.
Exactly.
And I'm like kind of like I'm 5. And why the hell am I sweating and wringing wet and I just burned like 600 calories? Holy shit.
It's amazing. You're not just looking at your body as it's something to fix or punish. You're celebrating it.
No. Let's be real here. We're talking about whether it's tramp, dance, bar, whatever you want to call it, insert your favorite word, equals confidence.
Yep.
Equals mind shift, equals physical ability.
Yep.
Ultimately equals pleasure.
Yeah. The confidence connection.
Right? And
Yeah.
pleasure, fill in, oh my God, how many channels can I go down there? So let's talk mental game, right? So we've established that we have to own our age alias, right? Wherever that starts, it starts with mindset. Now, let's get a little bit deeper into this. Let's get into the mental side, because I truly believe that this is where everything starts. Whatever kind of workout you're doing. I mean, not to mention, like, we are a huge mental game at our studio.
Absolutely. I mean, let's talk about the physical benefits all day. But if you don't feel confident in your mind first, your physical stuff, that's not going to matter too much.
Well, and playful movement, we keep saying playful and fun and playful.
Yeah.
Playful movement builds confidence. Why? Because you're disarmed.
Yeah.
You're not judging yourself.
Well, here's my experience, okay? I show up to a dance class or a trampoline class. Listen, I'm not thinking about my to-do list or my stress or my age or any of that stuff. Girl, I'm just present. I show up to play.
Correct. You're not just going through the motions. You're like, what game are we playing today?
Yeah.
What game are we playing today, Miss Jen?
Yeah,
or Miss Blair or Miss Mary? What
Take
game
me
are we
away.
going to do?
Take me away.
Because it's not exactly the same thing all the time. It might be very similar choreos or movement, but the arrangement's different. Sometimes the music's are it all has some variability.
Exactly. And over time, you get better and better at the moves. You get more capable. You get strong. That builds confidence, mental confidence.
Well, and confidence, we keep going back to these words like playful, confidence, vitality.
Yeah.
All these things are the bread and butter to starting a discipline. When you give yourself the permission, the mental confidence just to let it go, okay? You're disarmed, but you're obviously a little bit on guard too, because you're trying to anticipate what's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
Which makes you by default very present in what you're doing. You're not thinking about your list at Target and the grocery store of what you have to get, right?
Yeah.
So you're very much present what's happening. You're trying to anticipate, but it's not same old, same old, same old, same old. And now you're checked out and you're just on autopilot, right?
Yeah.
So there's that. But when you do this, you are auto building confidence in your movement. That's the craziest part. Like you're on one hand, you are completely engaged, completely present, but on autopilot, it's like your subconscious is building this confidence in the way you're moving.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden,
look at me.
You're like, oh my God, I'm like Dancing with the Stars.
Let's look at the first time we all got on those tramps. Honestly, all of us, we were in your basement.
We had no idea what to expect.
Your home studio.
Yep.
And we all are standing on these tramps looking at ourselves in the mirror going, I'm a little scared. I love trampoline, especially as you get older. I mean, it's good for young and old, but I'm going to tell you, it's low impact, almost feels like no impact. It sounds crazy. People don't believe me when I say that, but once you get on that trampoline, it's almost like swimming. You're really not.
That's a great point.
Yeah, you're not crashing your bones into the ground. Your joints are not getting hammered. You are getting this cushion effect. And if you're doing it properly, and you do have to do it properly, there is a form, there is a technique, and that's why we are there to lead you. That we're engaging our abs, we're bending slightly in the knees, we're pushing into the trampoline. It's boosting your lymphatic system. And I know everybody's like, oh,
what's that? What's that?
Well,
that sounds fancy.
It supports your immune system, quite frankly. And so even, 5 to 10 minutes of just time on the trampoline will help that lymphatic system. It's just circulating.
Yeah.
It will help your body. The core strengthening's enormous because you are constantly engaging your abs because quite frankly, you're going, I don't want to fall. And you don't. So you engage your core and that helps you just by the nature of the activity. And of course, bone density, believe it or not, it actually, and it, is the proof out there? Is the science out there? They're really studying it more and more because it's become popular with popular people. And so now we're getting more studies there. So we're going to roll with the fact that it's, quite frankly, a low impact lymphatic system boosting and core strengthening, event that you can do regularly. And it's huge because women in menopause, we're losing bone density. So finding ways to maintain your body without wrecking your joints and also training your body for good balance, gold, solid gold.
I would say this too. I think the trampoline is an intelligent workout.
I love that.
Super intelligent workout.
Yeah.
Because I don't want anybody listening to this to think, oh, she said low impact. I guess it doesn't work. Because that's where my mind goes. I'm not going to lie. Like I'm a total adrenaline junkie.
Yeah.
Right. Like I want the biggest, the baddest, the best. Like kill me, make me sweat. Let me like die in my pool of sweat and then come back to life about 5 seconds later.
I've
like
seen it happen.
This will do that. This will do that.
I've seen it.
So low impact does not mean low output. It just means not hardcore on your joints and ripping your cartilage to shreds.
I challenge you to look at your step count after you get off a trampoline. Anyhow, just saying double.
Yeah. Yeah. And not to mention, we do Barbie boot camp that's like strength workouts. That's proof in the pudding. We all need strength. We do it mindfully.
Yep.
We don't say heavy lift. Why? Because that is not where our bodies are, ladies and gentlemen. You're not 18, or maybe you are if you're listening to this, and I love you too.
Yeah.
But point being is that once you are in your 30s, whether you see it extrinsically, intrinsically, hormonal changes are already starting to happen. And we call it Barbie Boot Camp. Why? Funny story. We actually changed the name from Circuit to Barbie Boot Camp. And why?
Oh, we went through a few names.
We went through a few names.
And guess what stuck? The one we were all like,
yeah, we were like, Barbie Boot Camp. But
we kind of threw it out there.
We almost wanted it to be cringy just so we made it sound playful and not scary. And you know what? Those classes are packed every freaking day.
There's
hilarious.
A wait list almost every class.
So it's awesome.
But in general, let's say, is it safe to say this? Try and combine all 3 formats.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you are getting so much benefit. You're getting strong, you're getting mobile, you're getting energized, and you are decreasing that age.
Yes. You're becoming playful again.
You're becoming playful.
And you're doing it with strength and cardio and all the things, and it's not boring, and it's not a chore, right? Okay, can we please talk about sex now?
Oh my God, get spicy. Get spicy. She needs to get spicy. We're going
spicy. So this is where we talk about
I can't believe we're doing it.
Impacts your sexy time, your sex life.
Okay, I guess someone needs to say it. Do it. Just go ahead.
Okay. It's sexy time. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you. Yeah. Oh, my Gen Xers know where I'm at.
Oh, I can't believe we're doing it.
Yes,
but someone needs to say it.
Okay, but seriously, though, let's talk about how playful movement, i.e., okay, I'm going to sell us a little shameless plug. The formats we offer really are comprehensive that supports, honestly, playful movement, which equals better sex lives.
Okay, so how does working out at Dance Insanity improve your sex life? Break it down, girl.
Confidence is sexy, period. When you feel strong and capable in your body, that translates to the bedroom. You're less self-conscious. You're more present. You're more confident. You might slip that little natty on.
Like if you're worried about what you look like or what your partner is thinking,
you're in your head.
Yeah, you're in your head. But when you feel good in your body, game changer.
Well, and let's talk about this technically. You're increasing your blood flow, right? So cardio workouts increase blood flow, as we will know, and it flows throughout your entire body, including the areas that matter.
I mean, it's just science, Jen.
With increased blood flow, it is exactly that. Better circulation, shocker, equals better physical response, period.
Yeah, good point.
So let's now dive into, see what I did there? Dive into the pelvic floor region. See what I did there?
Dear.
Oh, no, dear. Okay.
Dear.
So if we're talking about pelvic floor strength, it's not just about doing Kegels, everybody. Like, that's what everybody thinks. The movements that we do strengthen your pelvic floor, especially in boot camp and trampoline. We engage your pelvic floor, period. And, I'm going to give a little shout out to Bar. Even just doing those isolation with your ribs and your hips, that is all. I mean, even the botmas to the side, that's a fun, fancy French belly term. Botmas. But it's true. If you're doing it correctly, you're engaging and literally working from your pelvic floor.
Yeah. Yep, it's true. And a strong pelvic floor just means better control, better sensation. And for some women, quite frankly, stronger orgasms.
Yes. Yes. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah. Nobody talks about this, but it's so true.
Yeah, it's true. And then let's talk about stress. And I don't mean the stress that I get when the Buffalo Bills have a crushing, horrendous
here we go
game
with the Bills.
that happens every now and then.
With Josh Allen,
well, it was just a day. I mean, that alone causes me. So listen, I've been a Bills fan my entire life. And so if anyone needs stress reduction, it's a Bills fan.
You kind of do.
Yeah. So when you're stressed, guess what happens to your libido? I'm just saying.
Bye-bye.
I'm just saying.
Bye-bye.
That's just how it works.
Yeah. So I would say that working out, especially in a fun social environment, it's a no-brainer, right? It reduces stress hormones, it boosts endorphins. It's all the things that we constantly hear, and that these are not new concepts. These are tried and true and prove it over the test of time.
Exactly. You leave a class, you feel good. I mean, most people leave. Every person. I've never seen a person leave unhappy at Dance Insanity Studios, quite frankly. And you never regret a workout. And if you leave and you're on a high, that is going to lead to more intimacy at home.
Absolutely. Yeah. Feeling good is mind. Looking good is physical. When you have both of those together, you are much more open to intimacy and saying, oh, you want to get sexy timey? Okay.
Absolutely.
Hey, girl. Hey, boy. Hey. Give him a little shoulder. And can I just give a shout out to Dance Insanity, the bedrock of all of our formats? When I start warming people up and I start moving their hips, I have to hold myself back and not giggle, because I look around and I have guys in this class as well, as much as women, mostly women, guys. And I'm trying not to turn into the 9-year-old giggling, moving my pelvis, Elvis the pelvis, right? But I mean, it's true. There is something to be said about the mental power of you isolating hip gyrations, not trying to be dirty, but I mean, it's about, honestly, warming up your hip flexors, warming up your pelvic floor. I mean, this whole region, as you've been pointing out, my friend, all freaking podcast long today, that I keep wanting to dive down to the pelvis. This is why, because it's silly as shit.
Okay. So Jen, are you saying that working the twerk is going to make me better in bed?
Well, I'm not going to confirm nor deny what happens in your bedroom, but I could sense a little spicy sriracha in there. A little spicy sriracha. So, yeah. Yes. The answer to your question, Miss Jodi Ross, is yes. I think it will. I mean, come on. If you can do it around 30 people, I mean,
right.
right?
Right.
Come
In
on.
theory.
In
But what about that
theory.
feeling of being exhausted all the time? Okay, so like, as you get older, a lot of times your energy level starts to deplete and you start to feel a little tired. And the last thing on your mind is
Sex. So
sex.
this is why if you do our classes or any workouts that give you fun, playful, vitality, not just the physical,
Yeah.
this is going to improve everything. It's like everything lifts, everything emotionally, everything physically, everything sexually. It all goes together. It's not a coincidence.
Yeah. So basically, working out makes you feel confident, increases blood flow, strengthens all the important muscle areas, and reduces stress. It improves your body awareness.
And the social emotional part. We haven't even talked about the social piece of it.
Yeah.
I mean, we can attest to this. Like, the community that we've built at the studio is a game changer. And it's
true.
because they are not just lone wolves coming in and working out and they don't care about anybody else. People talk to one another.
Yeah.
And listen, I'm not being mean to the big gym box friends, but you know what? You said something yesterday when we were talking about this, like what's going on in the world of fitness and whatever. We are finding more and more that we have a concentrated group of people that really want group fitness because they want that community. They want to feel sexy. They want to have fun. They want to laugh. They want to work their ass off. But it's about community. It's literally having adult play dates every day if that's what you want.
And you know what? A lot of people, and here's a big difference between us and other places, is a lot of people go to a gym to sign up and it's a discussion around how much weight they want to lose and about, all that aesthetic stuff.
For sure.
I can't even think of people coming in and going, oh my God, I need to lose like 30 pounds and it's got to happen fast. Nobody even talks about that. They just come for the fun and then it happens. And it's a bonus. It's almost like the bonus plan.
Right. It's crazy because we set up the studio to be like, listen, our dance program works. We're not blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, 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 and all the other things that look like they're happy walkers, right? They're like not dancing. There's happy walkers. No offense, because we love the happy walkers. But but like we set out on a mission, like we are serious. We are hardcore workout.
Yeah.
But you know what? What's been so cool is that the thing that what we really found is that we are always fun first because you know why? Playful, fun, builds letting your mind go, disarming your mind, and giving yourself permission to do something new, which means you're more engaged, you're more present, which also means that while you're being more present, you're being more articulate. You don't realize it because you're trying to hone something. You're trying to hone a craft. You're trying to learn something. When you're doing that, autopilot is going on in your subconscious and your movement's getting better.
Absolutely.
It's crazy. And then the physical happens, right? So the mental happens and the physical happens. Then you walk out of there and you're not tired and you're like, shit, okay.
I'm feeling good.
Where's the hubs? What are we doing tonight?
Exactly.
And then sexy time happens, all the good things. You come back, you see all those people. I mean, I'm sorry, like that's a wrap.
Yeah. Well, listen, the community alone is energized by these classes and you see it, and you may not see it all because you're of course at the front teaching the class, but if I'm milling around through the class, you know me, I'm a hopper and a popper. I kind of travel. What's happening in amongst the people who are participating in the classes is new friendships are forming.
Yes.
And the conversations are really cute. So it's like when they like totally fail on a move, which is hilarious, there's always the support of the person next to them going, I am so sorry. I just jammed my finger in your eye. And on that, because I spun the completely wrong way.
Oh, went the wrong way and I just crashed into you. Sorry
and while I'm running to get ice, the other person is usually like, it's okay. It's good. It's all good. I was going to jam you with my finger because I was probably going to go the wrong way the next one. So there's this whole community thing that's building. Again, it's playful. It's fun. It's anti-aging.
Yes.
You are no longer the 50-year-old in the class. You are like a 25-year-old in the class. You're the 22-year-old in the class. The 25-year-olds are jumping on trampolines feeling like they're 6 again. It's just this fun anti-aging process that happens.
I dare say it. I honestly believe we are the fountain of youth. We've built something that's like a fountain of youth. Oh, and by the way, we do kick-ass workouts and your body will feel it too. And it'll look the best it's ever looked.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, why do I dare say it? Why would you want to go anywhere else? Where, yes, listen, I am not stupid. I know that there's other communities being built in other gyms and other places.
Yeah.
But We have a kick-ass community as well, but we have so much more than that. We have fun. We have like meaningful relationships with one another. We look to be with those people. We have killer music. We have a crazy environment that feels like you're at a nightclub. And honestly, we have top-notch instructors. We really do.
Absolutely.
And our formats are bar none the most comprehensive and the most creative. So just saying, bam, that's the end. All right, so let's bring it home, Jodi. If you want to age playfully, here's what you need to know.
1, choose movement that makes you smile, not just sweat, because fun is sustainable, you guys.
2, playful movement builds confidence that spills into every area of your life.
3, movement will impact your sex life in amazing ways.
Woo-woo.
Confidence, blood flow, pelvic floor strength, stress reduction, energy. I mean, those are all good things.
Not to mention, too, that community and social connection, they keep you young.
Yep.
Finding your people is vital, and playing together is vital.
Choose how you age. You can do it with joy, with playfulness, or you can choose to do it with misery. I mean, it's your choice, guys.
And honestly, like, I'm sorry, I'm choosing joy.
Yeah, me too.
Like, let's just do joy. Let's schedule joy. Team joy. Team joy.
Team joy.
All right. Well, I think that's a wrap on this episode of No Gossip, Just Saying. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Make sure to hit follow and subscribe. And if you love today's episode, leave us a comment on YouTube or drop us a 5-star review on whatever platform you're listening to.
So until next time, no gossip.
Just saying.